Hi guys, I hope you're well. Welcome back. I wanted to do something a little bit different today and talk to you about my natural hair journey, how I came to love my hair. When I started off in a place of really feeling unattractive, like it didn't really reflect my personality, and just not really recognizing myself when I saw myself with natural hair, to where I am today with my YouTube channel, trying to promote like self-confidence in your own hair, even if you choose to rock a wig, a weave, whatever else it is, just to embrace who you really are. So I wanted to do that whilst I get ready, and I'll show you just how I apply my everyday makeup using a mixture of drugstore and like some not really high-end but like mid-priced makeup brands. So let's see how this goes, because I don't know if I can talk and really concentrate at the same time. I never really intended to go natural. It was kind of a gradual thing. I wish I'd have had that journey that other people had, where they had a plan and they were going to go natural and then transitioned and then recorded the big chop, etc, etc. For me, it was a much more gradual process. I used to have relaxed hair, and my hair was relaxed since I was 6. And then when I got into my 20s, I started wearing weaves and wigs just to really help my relaxed hair to grow. I've always been really into hair, and I used to go on to that forum, Long Hair Care Forum. I don't know if any of you guys have been on there or used to really go on there a lot. I used to love it, and I was all about like how to have healthy, relaxed hair. And one of the things that I quickly learned I needed to do was to wear my hair in protective styles. Anyway, long and short of it is I started wearing wigs. Hold on, I need to concentrate. Oh Lord. Jeez, I've messed that up, but let's just go with it. Yeah, so I started wearing wigs. I made wigs. I used to make wigs for other people. I used to like colour my hair, the wig that is, and I'd have like a blonde one and a red one, and I really feel like my hair was synonymous with my personality, and like, I really feel like I express myself through my hair even today. And that sense of self-expression just did not translate to natural hair. I just thought natural hair was like a look and a message and an image that I wasn't trying to portray. Like, I used to like really want to be glamorous, and I still do, glamorous and demure and sexy, and I just did not think that natural hair went with glamour and sexiness. So I thought it was like, like really woke. Not that there's anything wrong with being woke, but I just didn't really think it reflected my personality. So I was wearing wigs just to grow my hair. And then eventually it got to the point where trying to manage the relaxed hair, now I've really messed up this eyebrow, trying to manage my relaxed hair and transitioning was just a lot of hassle. And because I wasn't wearing my hair out, I was like, this is long. Like, I think like I just need to cut my relaxed hair off, because no one's seeing it anyway. My hair is always in a wig. I really love wigs. I had got it down, like I had a look. It was well received, and like I liked the way I looked, so I had no problem with it. And like people would say to me like, when are you gonna go natural? When are you gonna wear your natural hair? And I'd be like, never. I'm never wearing my natural hair. For what? For what? Like, it didn't make sense to me. Why would I wear my natural hair? Like, especially as I have so much grey hair. When I was relaxed, it was a lot easier to manage because my hair was very porous after relaxing it, so I could just put a rinse on it. So my hair dye allergy wasn't so much of an issue. Like, colouring my grey hair wasn't an issue when I was relaxed. It became more of an issue when I became natural, because the only dye that really would take to my hair was permanent hair dye, and I'm not trying to dye for hair dye because I have really bad allergies. So So it was my plan to carry on wearing my wigs, to be quite frank. And years went by. I was happy in my wigs. And then I'm sorry to say that I did not have an epiphany, and it was very shallow. But I dated this guy that really liked natural hair. And that's the one good thing that he did for me, I will say. Apart from that, good riddance. But anyway, he really liked natural hair. So because we were together quite often, he would see me when I would like take my wigs off and wash and condition my hair, and I would camera it, and he would see the length, etc, etc. And he would just be like, you know, like, wow, like, your natural hair is beautiful. Like, you are stunning with your natural hair. And I was like, me? You think I look good like this? Like, really? Because I never saw myself in that way. And whilst he met me with a wig and was fine with that when we met, I think as soon as he saw me with my natural hair, like, he had a preference. So me being, you know, wanting to please him, and also, you know, I think as well, he helped really build my confidence. I wanted to try and like test this thing out with natural hair. But, you know, as I said earlier, my relaxed hair was like my look. Like, I feel like I look like a totally different person with natural hair. So I didn't really feel, I wasn't convinced, but I wanted to get to the point where, you know, I felt good about myself. So I was like, I'm going to give this thing a try. And what I'm going to do is at the weekends, when I'm taking my wig off to wash my hair, which I would do every week, I'm just going to keep my hair up for the weekend, and then I'll wear my wig Monday to Friday, and then everyone's happy, right? Because he gets me in my natural hair, I get to figure out how this natural hair thing works, and hopefully just build up my sense of confidence and my comfortability with my natural hair. And then Monday to Friday, when it's time to work, I'm wearing my wig. So the guy's happy, I'm happy, everyone's happy. And I did that for a while. And literally, at first, like, I didn't mind it, but it became a bit of a routine when on a Sunday night, I would literally be at home, camera in my hair, and it really hit me one Sunday night when I was doing it, because I think at that point I'd really started to like the way that I looked, and I started to figure out like how to do my hair. You know, you're just starting to get into it. Like, so I would do my hair on Friday. On Sunday, my hair still looks good from like the twist outs that I was doing. I was like doing lots of research and, you know, getting really into the products and things. And then so I started to resent having to camera in my hair to wear my wig to go to work on Monday. One Sunday I was like, I feel like I'm literally hiding myself to go back to work because I'm worried that other people might see the things that I thought I saw in myself when I had my natural hair and not think I was beautiful, to be quite honest. Or, you know, oh my God, they're gonna know that I'm black now. You know, if I wear my natural hair, it's a bit too black, and people might think I'm ugly, and, you know, it doesn't go with my look because I was like a glamazon, in my eyes anyway. But I thought to myself on that Sunday night, like, I'm literally hiding myself because of this concern that I have about other people and the lack of confidence in basically the essence of myself. If I can't feel comfortable wearing the hair that grows out of my head, forget what other people think, the fact that I even think that of myself, that we have a huge problem. And, you know, I just started to think, like, I started to be quite ashamed of myself and the way that I thought. Like, not ashamed of myself for wearing wigs, because I still love wigs to this day. Like, I feel like I should be able to wear whatever I want on my head, my clothes, and you know, it's still me. But the thing that I was ashamed of was that I didn't think that I looked good. I didn't feel confident, and I felt like me wearing my natural hair to work was like people would, like my blackness would stand out even more. And, you know, I was ashamed of myself, that I felt like in order for me to be who I am, or it's not even to be who I am because I'm not being myself if I don't feel confident, but in order for me to be me, my like, you know, the person that I thought I was, that I had to conform to what I believe was a more socially acceptable aesthetic of beauty, which didn't involve me wearing my very kinky, undefined, not like 3C curly hair. And I know that there's a lot of stigma around curly hair, regardless of how tight or loose the texture is. So, but I didn't feel like I could be who I was, and I didn't feel comfortable with myself being a black woman with natural hair in certain environments. And equally, I was really preoccupied with how I thought that men would react to me as well. And that Sunday night, I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I don't want to have to hide myself, even if people will respond to me differently. And, you know, I'm like, I look conscious, so to speak. Like, what's wrong with that? And if men in particular see me and they're not attracted to me as much, do I really want the attention of those men? Because the only thing that I've taken away are the garnishes, you know, the things that add a little bit of razzle dazzle. I'm still the same person with the same personality, the same attributes, the same successes, and the same beauty. The only thing that I have changed is something that I put on my hair to make me appear slightly different, but I'm still me, with all the good things that should be valued by any man that wants to be with me. And I just got to the point where I was like, do you know what? If people react differently to me, including like guys in particular, because I think that was my main issue. If guys react differently to me and I don't get as much attention from men, I mean, at the time I had a boyfriend anyway, but you know, just the approval of women and men, to be honest, and the confirmation of my beauty was important to me, that I got that from other people. But I got to the point where I was like, if people really judge me for that and treat me differently, or don't see the beauty in me that was always there when I was wearing a wig, I don't want that attention. Those people can jog on. I'm just not interested. It just tells me they're not the sort of people that I would want the approval of. If people can't see me for who I am without looking beyond my looks, whether they like them or not, are they really the people that I want in my life? Does their approval even matter? And then actually, I realised that me wearing my natural hair would actually show me who was really for me and who wasn't for me. And it's been a really interesting journey. And I think the reason why I wanted to share this is because a lot of the insecurities that I had and the reasons why it took me so long to go natural are ones that will be shared by other women, and maybe you watching this video. And today I look back, because that was like coming on 2 years ago now. Wow. I look back and I think, wow, I've come so far. To go from a point of not ever thinking that I would wear my natural hair to feeling really comfortable now, Like when I put a wig back on, like I literally don't recognize myself. Like I just think I look so weird. Like it takes me a while to like recalibrate how I look. And I think now, in the same way that I thought my wigs and my weave and like my blonde hair, I'll put a picture somewhere so you can see the difference. But me thinking that that was like synonymous with my identity and that I could not be separated from my appearance is just so far removed now from where I was. And even just doing this whole YouTube thing has meant that I really wanted to be authentic. So it's meant that I've shown myself like no makeup, hair not done, my grey hair, like you guys see it all. You see it all. And I have no less support than I had before. And all that having natural hair has done. So yeah, I personally do think that men react differently to me. I think when I wear my wigs, because I was wearing one like around Christmas and I was out and it was like long black and glam. I think that where I wear my wigs, men still react very differently to me, and women as well. Like I have a lot of women approach me, but to be honest, it's different. It's different types of people. But I think in terms of like romantic kind of guys fancying me or wanting to talk to me or want my number, I think that is very different. The sorts of compliments that I get are different. So a guy might say like, wow, I love to see a black woman with natural hair. But those guys aren't really checking for me. Like they're not trying to date me. But when I wear my wig, like guys are like, you are stunning. Like, can I have your number? Blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying the quality of men is any better, because it's not. But what wearing my natural hair does do is it kind of allows me, or it kind of sifts out the people that I don't really want around me anyway. Because anyone who sees me, or in fact does not see me because of my natural hair, is not someone that I want around anyway. So it just helps to cut through the mess and the, you know, just people you don't want around. Anyway, I wanted to share this just in case any of you have had or are having similar reservations about embracing your natural hair. I would say that I am so happy that I did it. I never thought that I would. It has been a very enlightening journey for me. You know, I'm so pleased that now I feel really confident in myself, in my hair, and that this will never define me. I know that I can switch it up, and that actually wearing my natural hair out has meant that my natural hair has flourished so that I can wear a wig and still be really pleased about the condition of my hair underneath. So I hope that you enjoyed this different style of video. Let me know if you did. Let me know if you like the finished look with my makeup, which is kind of like it's very light, but I feel good in it. And yeah, just tell me if you want me to do more of these Get Ready With Me chit chat videos. It was lovely to talk to you again. I hope to see you again soon. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss my next video. But until next time, bye.